what's going on, everybody? This is Matt Saletti for Dubspot. As you can see, I made some very important gear additions to the studio. But seriously, today we're going to show you some cool automation features inside a Maschine. So if you're not familiar on how easy it is to actually automate, we're going to show you how you can do Autowrite, so in real time, just turn some knobs and record some stuff. And we're also going to show you step automation, which might be new to a lot of people. Some people might not even know it exists, and it's a really cool feature that I think you'll find some use for. So check this one out.
Alright, so I have a track loaded up that I just started working on here, just a little skeleton of an idea I have. I got inspired, picked up a new sample library from my friends over at twistedtools.com. These guys are amazing. They have this new sample library called Transform. I highly suggest. Checking it out. It's a lot of these cool robotic-y type sounds and whatnot. So what we're going to do is talk about automation today. And the first thing I want to talk about is the idea of automation is simply a way for us to programming changes on parameters, whether they're mixer parameters or actual synthesizer parameters, anything. We can, over time, turn knobs, tweak things, and it remembers it and plays it back in a sequence, because obviously we're not octopi here, I guess, and we don't have all these tentacles where we can constantly be turning knobs all the time. We have to record this in to remember. So the way it works is, in Maschine, it's really cool because it's very hands-on, and there's two different ways to do it. Auto-writing it with the knobs, or step sequencing it in, which is really cool, and a lot of people don't maybe think about that one. So we're going to show you both ways. First, I'm going to start with a simple line here, synth line. So I have a contact instrument here that I've loaded up. I tweaked one of the retro Maschine sounds to my liking, and we're just going to record a little 2-bar pattern. Excellent. So what I have here is a couple of effects, and I want to actually be able to tweak these out because it's going to add a lot more variation. So this is my pattern 1. I want it just straight. Right? So what we do is we duplicate it right away, and the idea is to create different variations, different sounds that you can use, because you don't want the same sound over and over and over in a like a techno song. It gets very boring. So I'm going to just duplicate this like 4 different times. We're going to make all these different variations. So it's pattern 2. Let's go in and add a filter sweep. So we have our filter loaded up. So how do we actually do this? Well, this button right here, mine says F2, but yours will say Autowrite. You simply hold it down and turn the knob as you want. So in real time, it's recording the movement from the knob. So what we're going to do is we're going to have like a filter sweep come in right here, and then maybe back up real quick right to the beginning. So I just have to hit play. I don't have to record this or anything. As long as I hold down Autowrite and turn the knob, it remembers. And as you see, it's recording it right here on the screen. So if I don't like that though, this one maybe wasn't that great, I can hold erase and simply turn the knob and it's gone. So we can retry it again. I'm going to use record though because I like a count-in so I can get ready for it. And so you see, we can keep layering multiple different variations of this. It's very easy. So let's go to the next pattern, pattern 3, and we have FM in here, frequency modulator. we're basically just able to instantly create new lines all over the place. If I don't like something, again, either hold the knobs or just simply hit Shift, clear automation. Same exact way. So a couple ways to do that. That's the very nice hands-on approach, which is very great. Next thing I want to show you is using it with step automation, which is a lot more precise and gives you basically a different feel on how you're going to do this. So what we're going to do is, let's mute out all these sections except the drums. So what I have here is some effects on the drums, and also I have a multi-effect unit routed. So we can load up one of the preset multi-effects inside of Maschine and actually set up our routing to go right to that. So what I have here is, if we go to the outputs of group A and I come to auxiliaries, I've already routed this for that multi-effect, this tech house quarter, and I can find it right in here, load it in, set a level for it. So you don't hear it right now because what I've done is set the input level off. Watch what happens when I turn it on. Very cool. So now we are routing the output of group A right through this multi-effect unit. So what happens if I want to actually step sequence this? Now, we're mostly normal or used to step sequencing where, we take our sounds and actually input the parts in like this. So if this was a kick drum, for instance, it would be like a 4 on the floor. What works as well, though, is if you hold the note down, the pad down, I guess, you will see your settings come up. So as soon as if I just hit it, nothing happens. If I hold it, now all my modulations parameters are there to tweak out. So instantly we could go in and select the input level very precisely so I can see exactly where I want it, rather than holding it down and hoping I get there right at the right time. This is much easier to use. So on measure 1, beat 1, we're going to turn it on. And then maybe I don't want it actually going the whole time. So let's go around beat 4. We're going to go ahead and turn it off. Now what's great about this is with step automation, it remembers the knob position of the last one. So it's great. I can go in and tweak it a lot more sensitive. But we're going to turn it all the way down to 0 here. And then I know I actually want to come in and hit it again right about here at the very end. So what we can do is we can watch the step sequence. Let's go over to the next bar and watch when it hits, and then we'll know where that hit was. Right here. That's when I want it to kick on again. So we'll hold it down and we'll crank it up. Very cool. Now we can even go in. You're not limited to anything. If it can be automated, it can be automated via step sequence, which is pretty great. So we have a flanger in here. Where are we at? Where's my modules? Flanger. Let's turn on the mix of the flanger at certain points in the song. Maybe right here would be a great time. And then we'll turn it off right about here. Let's see how it sounds. Very cool. I actually really like that. Now, what else can we do? Well, again, anything we can do. Maybe we want to actually use the global tuning. So what are we going to do? I'm going to come back to measure 1, about beat 2. And let's go in and let's find our, not modules, but source. So here's the pitch of the entire kit. And we'll go in and nicely dial it in about 6 up. And then here, we're going to even raise it a little more. And then we are going to drop it On the next measure. Now, I don't know about you, but that was a lot more fun. It sounds better. It sounds much more interesting. And, you know, I could have came in here with the mouse, but it's much easier to do, I think, actually, step sequencing, because I can see exactly where I want it. And I don't have to touch this stupid mouse, which is quite nice. So there you go. Writing automation and step automation inside a Maschine.
Welcome to Dubspot. We believe in providing you hands-on experience right away. Whether you're completely new to music and want to turn the sounds in your head into a musical reality, or you're an experienced artist looking to refine your skills and add new tools to your arsenal, we're ready to meet you at your level. For students of all ages, all levels, and all styles of music, Dubspot is here to help you achieve your goals. With course offerings both online wherever you are and at our school in the heart of New York City, we are ready to guide you through the next phase of your musical transformation. Whether you want to produce music, DJ, or do both, you've come to the right place. Come explore Dubspot for yourself. Become a part of our community and make music.